the kitten will be affected by how the mother was raised. And the first choice they are going to make is select the nipple they're going to set the milk out.
Mhm.
So imagine how important it is. I'm not saying here, oh, you should buy then, because you can tell a little bit of the generational thing. Um, but we should consider this. And if, for example, we rescue a mother that it's soon gonna have its litter, we should be mindful of trying to keep the kittens with the mother as much as possible. Allow the cat to be able to choose and be relaxed in a relaxed environment and all of this, because this can seriously make changes in the future, such as how to select food. Transition, sometimes it becomes really difficult for cats, and behavioral problems. So everything will be told by how that moment in time starts. How, just the very, very beginning with the mom. And if her mother suffered from something, then again, we're going to be a little bit in trouble. Um, so this can happen on a cattery, or it can happen on the wild. As with a feral cat that you rescued. So we never know. But if you are a breeder, be mindful of this. Try not to get too involved and try to control things a lot, because that tension that we create just because we want to do everything perfect, I've seen this as well, may also create that stress. And if you work with the rescue cats, allow them to just give them the space, the best you can, because in the end, yeah, they're usually handful.
Yeah, and I've like you mentioned, I've heard that when cats get separated from their mothers too early, it can affect things like behavior, anxiety. They could be more stressed. Might affect the way that they sleep or they eat. All kinds of things can happen if the kitten is separated from their mom too early. Once we have our kitten, right? What are some of the things we can do to give them that healthy life as early as possible? Things like what nutrition should we be feeding them? What do we do with hydration, play, all that sort of stuff?
Well, and as you said about the time, right? There's also another thing. It's not only if they're separated too early from their mother, and there is another one that if they stay too long with their mother, if
Mm.
they are late weaned, usually that also can cause a little bit of behavioral issues in the future. So we need to let the mother decide. When the mother says stop, stop.
I love it.
Just drink. And about your question, it depends on if the cat was well nursed by the mother, or if that is a cat that you rescue from. Here is unfortunately very common to find them on the trash cans sometimes. So if the cat was well nursed, then you can you can directly, I would decide to go to raw food, or even if you find whole praise, and I will give the whole prey to the mother, so the mother could give that and show how to work with it. If you have that possibility, I actually worked with some breeders that do this. They give them the 1 day chick, and
Mm.
they just give it to the mother. The mother opens up and makes it easier for the kittens, and then it takes it to them, and they start right away with raw food. And that for me would be like the perfect condition if we allow the mother to be involved, because that way the mother will be able to teach how to do it, how to prepare to eat bones and everything else. But if you have orphan cats, we need to be a little bit more mindful, if we don't know if they got any colostrum, or if they where they come from at all. So at that point, we need, first of all, I would prepare, um you know how do you call it, premix milk,
Mhm.
cat milk, and then add some bovine colostrum and feed that for a while. I mean, I could be feeding colostrum for a few months if necessary. And it helps it helps um to develop the gut in a way, and the immune response. So it is very different what you decide to feed. And if it's an orphan cat, I would start with raw as well, but a little bit later in time. At first, I would make sure that they are developing right, and maybe use some cooked food in between and some good milk with bovine colostrum. And then I slowly start introducing those cats. I haven't learned how to chew bones or even meat. So I would start with very grounded food, and just start, see how the reaction is, and then go straight to raw, because in the end, raw is going to be the most bioavailable and easiest way to eat for them. Uh, and also, it will promote the stability of the gut microbiota that we want.